Today we're going to be doing a little bald man tier list. So we're starting out with Michael Jordan here. This is going to be an easy S for me. I think go ahead and slot him in there. This could get a little bit stacked. Like Dave Chappelle, I think this has to go in the A tier. Just because there's gonna be some classic, bald men on this list. There's no denying that. Pope Francis. I'm gonna have the unpopular opinion here. I'm gonna say that it doesn't look very good on him, and I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna give him a C tier. Yeah, honestly, I think that opinion might be a little bit unpopular, but that's okay. That's my opinion. Who's next? Magic Johnson. Okay, Magic Johnson, very, very good hairline, but definitely gonna be a B tier for me. Okay, let's see who's next. I think I'm trying to perfect that. There you go. Okay, let's see who's next here. Dr. Phil. Okay, Dr. Phil is a powerhouse. This is an S, no question. No question. One of the easier S's we're going to give away today, I think. Let's see who's left here. Okay, slaughter in just right. Okay. Ooh, Patrick Stewart. Okay. This could get a little bit hard. Patrick Stewart, not the best I've ever seen. I'm thinking maybe B tier for this one. I don't think Patrick Stewart is on the same level as Dave Chappelle. Is sort of just my frame of reference here. Perhaps on the same level as Magic Johnson. Oh, George Foreman. Oh, and right with his grills too. Okay, George Foreman. Great set of hair. I'm not gonna go out and say a perfect set, but an A. Okay. We have John McCain next. John McCain kind of here has a bit of an unfair disadvantage in that he's a politician, and I in general hate those. So we'll see how this goes. I don't like it. I think we have to F somebody, so let's F John McCain, maybe. He's I'm sorry to John McCain if you're watching this. I think in comparison to these other bald heads, it's not close. John Malkovich. Oh man, this one, ooh. Tough one to rank, definitely, but I think it goes into the A. I could see it being in both S, A, and I can even see it in B. But I think A is the appropriate place to put it for this one, just to keep that middle ground, because it just depends on how you're looking at the baldness of the head. Who's next here? Oh, we got Mike Tyson, a classic bald head. He has the face tattoo, great head. Let's see how this works out. Mike Tyson. Yeah, I think it's an A tier here. I can't really justify giving it any higher or lower than that. Next we have Dr. Dre himself. Okay, this one could be an interesting matchup. I don't think he's up there with the greats. Definitely a B tier. Good bald head, not a great bald head. See who we have next. Kanye West himself, the Louis Vuitton Don. Yeezy, Yeezus, yay. Kanye. He's, I think, a B tier with Dre. Not up there with, my top 20 bald men of all time. Or at least for their hair specifically. Next we have Dr. Evil, who is a powerhouse, to say the least. Dr. Evil is an easy S tier. Easy No questions asked here. Dr. Evil. Yeah, and he's going to have his twin come up later, and I'm not talking about Mini-Me. Next, we have Dwayne Johnson, The Rock himself, the star of Jungle Cruise. This is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. S tier for sure. I mean, his bald hair is so iconic. You can't put it any tiers below that. There's no way. Bruce Willis, an interesting one to rank, I think. Sort of. I can't really put him any higher than he is. You know, it doesn't feel right to do so. So I think B tier works fine here. Who's next? Shaq. Man, this is tough. It's between, yeah. I mean, I think so. That's my most hesitant S so far, though. But I think that is an S, yeah. Oh, Steve Harvey. This is an S. This is no question. This is an S. S it, S it, S it. This is definitely an S. One of the easier S's today. Definitely an S here. Okay, let's see who's next. After Steve Harvey. Oh, Vin Diesel. I'm not a big fan of this bald head. The neckline, it makes him look like a potato in his face, and I don't love it. Yeah, it's a D for me. This is the most overrated head on this list. That's all I'm gonna say. Next up, we have my second favorite on the entire list, Mr. Walter Hartwell White. Easiest S so far. Easy S tier, no question. Throw him up there. Mr. Heisenberg himself, Mr. Walter White, Mr. White, whatever you want to call him, S tier. S tier. Okay. We have Samuel L. Jackson, famous for his role in Pulp Fiction, and additionally, he's quite good in the Avengers. This is a tough one to rank. I think an A tier is appropriate. I could see him in the B tier, but I think it's too iconic to put in the B tier, really. But we can't be hung up on our decisions here. Lord Voldemort from the Harry Potter universe. Now, I have a new distaste for the Harry Potter universe, but, you know, setting that aside, this is a pretty good bald head. Not an S tier bald head, just a pretty good bald head. And the nose adds to the entire experience, of course. Next, we have my favorite bald head on this list, no question, probably the greatest bald head of all time, Jeffrey Preston Bezos. This man is you know, he's Dr. Evil in real life. This is the greatest bald head of all time in Jeffrey Bezos. So I hope you like my list, because, you know, if you don't, I'm going to shoot you.